Dustiny, episode 15. I'm here with my good friends Alice, Valpey, and Kam Sneed. We're here in Jerome, Arizona. I want to thank you guys for driving all the way out here with me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, and Rikki. Rikki's also here. Where she's walking around somewhere.
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out to Rikki wherever you are.
Shout out to Wet Butt Rick.
Let's hope she's not inside the Jerome Grand Hotel. It is haunted. Let's hope that something bad didn't happen to her.
Yeah, she got snatched up by ghosts. They like her type.
Yeah, she wasn't very. Oh, there she is. Speaking of the devil,
yeah,
off camera.
Yeah, she just looks like a ghost.
But yeah, I want to thank you guys again for coming out here with me. We're having a good time. I've never been to Jerome, or at least I can't remember if I have. I've been to a lot of places in the country, but I don't know.
What do you mean? Like you feel like you wouldn't remember? Like you don't remember?
I feel like I've been here
drugged and brought here like on a tourist trip, like just some weird like tourist drug.
Yeah. I know.
Oh man, it just blurs, man. I just remember.
I just think I went here when I was like a young kid, and I just don't remember going or something.
Oh right.
But it's a big possibility. But I mainly just wanted to come here because I also wanted to wear this shirt that I bought at Goodwill.
Oh yeah.
Sick shirt.
Yeah.
A sick shirt.
Best finds at Goodwill.
Yeah, and I had to have a reason to wear it. So I mean, and I also wanted to come here because it's awesome.
You might have got it from when you were a kid and just not remembered.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, who knows? Maybe I accidentally gave it away to Goodwill too, and I didn't even remember when I was like 14 or something like that.
Imagine you have some like weird, like deep demonistic connection to this town. Like
your ancestors are from Jerome, Arizona.
Yes.
They escaped and left to Phoenix, and now you were just destined to have that shirt. It's your destiny.
Yes, my destiny. But it's my hacky joke that I can't. Alice, have you been here before? Have you been to Jerome?
Yeah, actually, I came here when I was 16 on like a family trip. It was actually really cool.
Yeah.
My cousins, they broke into they just trespassed the like really old asylum because my uncle told like a crazy story that like they broke out, all of the loonies broke out and pretty much just took over the town.
Yeah.
And so it's just
Cool. When like back in what, the 80s, 90s, something like that, or 70, or
I think older than that.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah. It was in like 2007.
Yeah.
You said your brothers used to try to break you guys used to break into it?
My older cousins did.
Oh, okay,
with my uncle. Yeah, and then there's like a hospital over here somewhere. It's on a hill, but if you look at it, like with the placement, there's another hill behind it. It originally used to be on that hill. Back when it was a hospital, it rained so much there was like it mudslid.
What?
Yeah, there wasn't enough platform. That's how old it was. So it wasn't very. It wasn't.
The whole thing just slid down. Huh?
It was there was a mudslide.
Together?
Yeah.
Kind of no. A little bit, yes.
Dang, so it looks all fucked up.
It got fucked up. They were able to repair it and shit, but like a lot of people died. That's why the hospital's haunted.
Yeah, we were talking about
people were in it, huh?
We keep on talking on this trip. We're like bringing up a lot how it seems like Jerome is just a place that's just everything's haunted.
Yeah, it's well known.
Is that the thing about Jerome? Is it's just everything's haunted? I guess so. I guess that's the culture behind it. Just spirits and whatever.
It makes me feel like it kind of, unless you're gonna say that the whole town is haunted, but then there has to be something that like affected the whole town for it to be haunted. You know, like what does it take to qualify something as haunted? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
If everything's haunted, I feel like you're starting to dilute it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that would be to ask some of the people who live here. You know, maybe there's stories of stories of stories.
Yeah.
A bunch of things that keep popping up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even our bathrooms. Yeah. Just ghosts keep popping up from the toilets. Tickling your taint.
So, Kam, I know you through the comedy. I know both of you through the comedy scene, but we'll start off with Kam. Like, I know you through the past couple years. I started getting to know you.
Yeah.
Probably through just the local Arizona comedy scene, but just El Charro mainly, right? Is a place that we would go to a lot.
Frequent, yeah. You can see everybody there.
Yeah, yeah.
Place is popping.
How long have you been doing comedy?
2 years.
2 years? Nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. I started at High Side in Sunny Slope.
Okay.
Shout out to Sunny Slope.
There you go, nice.
Shout out to High Side.
Yes. Biker bar, right? Or am I wrong, or no?
I don't know what it was.
Wait, wasn't there a bike? Okay.
It's a place where degenerates went.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just very dark.
Something else,
very specific.
The walls were painted black, and you could not write on them. It was that kind of bar.
Oh, okay. yeah. It's the Comedy Store without any of the names on it. But, what was some things that got you into comedy? Like, what were some comedians that inspired you to do comedy, or, something like that?
I kind of always thought about doing it for a while, and then honestly it was Chris D'Elia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I went with some friends to see him live.
Yeah.
It was at a theater, and he just fucking killed it. Everybody was cracking up uncontrollably, and it was and it felt easy, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, I think I could do that, it sounds it was after that I was trying to build myself up a little more.
It felt easy, and you wanted to do it. You wanted to prove that you could do it.
Yeah, it was man, look at all this laughter and craziness that's going on just by telling jokes. That's awesome. I would love to do that. This, to create that reaction.
Yeah.
Because there's two things in the world that matter to me. There's only two things in the world that matter to me, and that's laughter and money. So I just want to combine those, until they're on the same. They align with each other.
Chris D'Elia is making a comeback, right?
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right. yeah.
I don't really know what he did. I don't read articles, but it was before all that. I just saw him, and at the end of the day, he's got jokes, and he created a whole fan base. It was just crazy. It was a stadium, people just laughing, having a good time.
Yeah.
And you can do that. You can force that.
Yeah.
So,
and I know Alice through the comedy scene as well. I've known her for longer. We met each other through this bookstore, comedy venue, art space in downtown Phoenix. 2016? Yeah. A while back. Doing comedy. I met you when you basically started getting into it, right?
At Lawn Gnome.
Yeah, Lawn Gnome was great. Lawn Gnome bookstore, and we had a lot of good times there. And Alice, what are some things that got you into comedy? Comedians that influenced you, inspired you, or reasons why you made the step to get into comedy?
It always felt like I was always going to. Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, I would always see other kids on TV and be like, I want to do that, and just. Not necessarily the sitcom thing, but the idea of just being on screen and acting and just kind of being outside of yourself. I always thought that would be a really cool thing to do, just to entertain people.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that since I was a kid, but in high school didn't really get much of an influence, whatever. But as I got older, I just started to realize, I think I want to make people laugh. I naturally do it in my own little way to make them feel better. So I figured that poking fun at myself would just be hilarious. I remembered watching shitty stand-up growing up, just the hacky Hispanic comedians. No offense.
Like who?
George Lopez.
Hey, he's great.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Great.
They're great. They have their first awesome specials, but I feel I don't know, whatever.
Just talk about Mexican shit.
Yeah, it's just very stereotypical, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about a lot of Asian comics.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just you're supposed to be up here breaking the stereotype, not making it.
I feel that about a bunch of white guys. Yeah. Carrot Top, fucking Dane Cook. No, Dane Cook used to be the shit, right? But Dane Cook now is a guy
a lot of mixed
that people really
Cook,
look down on, right? I mean, because of some stories, right? I mean, he flipped out at the Laugh Factory, said I own this place. He said things like that, and but yeah, let's move on.
A good Mexican comic though is Carlos Mencia.
Yes. Oh yeah. I said yes. I was
truly original jokes.
Yeah.
Pablo,
great writer.
Pablo Francisco, right? Great, great. He's actually hilarious though. Alice, where did you grow up at? Where did you grow up? What town or state or whatever city?
I basically grew up in Mesa.
Yeah.
And then I just like moved to around, like lived in Tempe and Phoenix for a while, ever since like my 20s.
Yeah.
I did move across the country for like a year when I was like 18, 19. I lived in North Carolina. That was kind of what brought me back here, though.
Yeah.
I watched a Chris Tucker special, and I was like, wow, that's what it takes to write jokes.
Yeah.
I think I can do that. I kind of started to write some stuff out.
Yeah.
Really kind of like watch myself when I would talk to people, just to kind of figure out on a general, like in conversation, what my humor is.
Yeah.
I moved out here, and then 6 months later I literally just got on stage and said fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told myself you have 6 months to do it.
What were you doing in those 6 months? Like, it felt like you had to build yourself up, or was it like you wanted to write, or like why was it 6 months?
It's more of just not forcing myself or rushing myself into something, and then not really knowing if I have a place and just feeling lost about it. So it was more just to get myself mentally prepared for trying to make people laugh and what's to come with that.
Yeah, like you want to be careful about a big decision that you're making, especially with stand-up. It seems like, you would know that you're about to do a long journry of something. You
don't know what you're going to do.
What you're getting yourself into.
Exactly.
Did you have like a build-up period that you had to take before you started for your first time?
I mean, I would say that the build-up was me doing it for the first time, and then there was a build-up after my first time, because the first time I did it, but then I was too afraid to do it again, and I was always telling my friends that I was a comedian, but I never did it. I only did it this one time, and I was just like, I'm not a comedian. I'm fucking doing it once a year. It's like a annual hobby for me. So
was it because you're afraid to go back?
I was too nervous. I thought I was not going to be. I was gonna I was gonna trip over my words, all those things,
Yeah.
So I definitely I had a lot of hesitation in the beginning of my stand-up career.
You didn't have any hesitation?
Yeah. What about you? Did you get right into it, just full blown?
Pretty much. Like, once I decided that I was like, I think I'm actually gonna do this. I went to a mic just to understand like the format, like what an open mic was. I went to Josh's mic at Grand Avenue Pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just went and watched it, and I was like, all right, this is interesting. And then that was on a Thursday, and then the next day was Friday, the High Side open mic, and I just went up and.
Where did you grow up?
Took a dive in. I was Indio, California.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
I was born in like the Palm Springs Hospital, but I was like raised in Indio till I was like 15.
Okay.
And then moved to Arizona.
Nice.
Yeah.
Indio, like Coachella Valley.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like my grandparents, their backyard is like right where the Coachella Fest is.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
You can like hear it from the back. Yeah.
Were you living there ever when there was Coachella going on?
Yeah.
Really?
Although surprisingly, I've never been to Coachella Fest.
Okay.
Which is probably like was that sacrilegious towards
Bell and Sebastian. Bell and
is there
Arcade
like a
Fire
residency discount?
Yeah, there is.
There is. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Well, you get like you're able to get the tickets ahead of time. Like there's a whole like. Or people will like sell them at stores before they're even like available, like online or whatever.
Just you guys get Coachella tickets,
it's
all
local,
exclusive.
Yeah, it's a local thing,
Yeah.
That's what happens.
We're local. We're elite.
Shout out to the 760.
760.
Yeah, like
popular area code.
Yes.
You need one of these. We're coming to you live from the 602. Oh yes. Come
Alice,
at me.
You have a big show coming up that you're bringing back to life from the dead.
From I thought it was man. I'm sorry. It's crazy to think about it coming back. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah. What is the show? It's what is the show you got coming back?
So I literally saved it from the charcoaled flames of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking pandemic.
It's like a forest fire that you can't die down.
Yeah.
But I guess they stabilized the forest fire, and I can do what is the beautiful Burnout.
Yes.
So Burnout's a roast battle. It's really cool. I started it at Woodshed, Casey's Woodshed Bar in Tempe. Shout out Brandon Casey for letting me do that shit there. That was really nice of him. No, it was really cool.
Which, by the way, I totally thought his name was Casey.
Right?
But it's his last name.
Oh,
It's his
okay, wow,
last name.
okay.
I thought the same
Yeah.
thing, man. I really did too.
Yeah, it's a family woodshed.
Yeah. It's not just
it's
one
passed
guy.
down from generations.
Yeah.
I think it is, honestly.
Yeah, because I think it's the second one
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, there's like multiple, or there used to be. I don't know. But yeah, shout
that's
out
cool.
to Brandon.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon.
To Brandon's woodshed.
Brandon's woodshed, not Casey's. Well, we'll specify which Casey it is.
Yeah.
No, it was cool. I did like the first 3 trial runs there. Kam was actually the winner of the
Yeah, I won
the second one.
yeah.
He won the second one, and he threw his name in the bucket. Like, there was a feature where it was just random people were allowed on, and so Kam.
Wow, you won the whole
Oh yeah, I was
thing.
just from the bucket, huh?
Yeah, he was just
I
from the
forgot about
bucket.
that.
Damn.
Everybody that was booked got burnt out by Kam here.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah,
I love roasting.
it was really
I
cool.
roast for everyone. I still have roasting for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Comes to my
literally
head,
walked
I
up to
still-
me.
You better not come
Yeah,
to me.
there's a lot.
Yeah. He walked up to me like all hard as fuck. He's like, "Yo, can I throw my name in the bucket?" And he is the only person that actually asked to throw their name in. I kind of forced everybody else to put their name in. I'm like, "Come on, I need something here."
Since we're here in Jerome, haunted vibe, haunted, style. Let's get into some. What are like some scary things that have happened to you
Ooh.
guys? I want to start off with Kam. Kam, what is like a scary thing that's happened to you that's really freaked you out? Something you've seen, something that's happened to you, something you felt. Excuse me.
All right, so one time I was sleeping and I
By the way, sorry to cut you off. It is May. It's we're telling
Halloween.
ghost stories in
Yeah.
Jerome
on a Saturday
All right.
afternoon.
I feel like it's an everyday festivity to tell.
That's true. You can tell. Yeah.
Yeah. What, ghosts don't take time off in Jerome?
I think
Yeah.
they wake up and tell each other ghost stories about the night before.
Yeah. Just talk about work.
Yeah.
It's still ghost stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was sleeping and then I felt I like when you have this like pressure on your ear, you feel like your heartbeat, like this pulsating
Yeah.
in your ear, and it woke me up, but the sound kept going.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked, because I was on a bunk bed and I was facing the doorway, and I was just sitting. I was like, I couldn't move. And then on the bottom of the floor, I saw like this really nice like black shoe just like walking.
Yeah.
And then it stopped, and then it turned and it looked at me, and it freaked me the fuck out. And then
And start talking.
yeah. and then I woke up, and then I went and slept with my parents.
Whoa, that was at your house? You said that you?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know if it was real, but it felt real.
Damn, like you don't know
Yeah.
if you were asleep still, like in a nightmare possibly? Or?
Yeah, I think it might have been. I couldn't tell if it was a demon or if it was God telling me to go
Yeah.
to church.
Wow.
Damn.
You know?
So you went to church after that?
Yeah, I put on that shoe.
Wow.
That was my church shoe.
Had to get saved after that one, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was coming after me.
What
It was
about
pretty
you,
scary.
Alice?
Crazy. Yeah, actually, when I was a kid, we lived in this house, and at night we would have the light on in the bathroom, and it would project a shadow into the hallway. Like, you could see the door open from the ceiling. And I was laying, me and my sister, we used to like share a bed at the time, like we shared a room. So I was sleeping, or I was trying to fall asleep. I couldn't sleep at all. And I just remember like damn, like I better fall asleep before my parents do, because that's when I start to feel creeped out.
Yeah.
And like that house was creepy for some reason. But she was asleep near the wall, and I love sleeping next to the wall. I don't know, I felt more secure like that.
Yeah.
But I was sleeping on the outside. I looked up, and I don't know what it was, I literally saw a shadow walk through, like they walked across the hallway, like through that shadow. I just saw something.
Damn.
And we didn't have animals. We didn't have like kids running around. It looked like a person or something walked through the shadow.
It was like a specific shape.
Yeah,
it had
it was
a shape to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a person.
Yeah.
And I got so scared that I pushed my sister out away from the wall, and I slept next to the wall.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Scary.
And then you started crawling up the wall, sliding up the wall.
And then I got possessed.
Do you guys ever heard of this place called Old Man's Maze? It's an urban legend kind of in Arizona that doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
But
or does it?
well, yeah. I mean, it got torn down, taken down, but
so
it was
it
this guy's property. So I guess it had.
Nope,
It
just
really
doesn't.
It was this guy's property.
ripped
He
it
had
to
a bunch of
shreds.
like warehouses and sheds to the left, and then like a maze built out a bunch of random shit to the right. And we were hanging out on the left side, and where all the sheds and the old beat up cars and tools and stuff like that are. And we were sneaking into it, and there's like a small outhouse. Those one single outhouse things that have like a moon thing carved into it.
Yeah.
And we were walking near it, and all of a sudden we just saw an old-fashioned like TV shine through that like moon carved out in the outhouse.
Whoa.
We're like, what?
Like a light?
Yeah, like a TV. It was like a TV turn. We heard the TV turn on.
Oh, what the fuck?
And we're like, what the hell? And then we booked it because we were just like, somebody's fucking in this small fucking thing, right?
Squatters.
Yeah,
With a 32-inch flat screen?
So we go around.
And a battery pack or
Yeah.
what?
He's all, this crackhead could have thrown his TV at me.
We run around and we get to this fence where the outhouse is at. We're outside of the property, and this creepy old woman's just against the fence, and she just goes, "What are you running from?" And we just fucking booked it.
Shit.
No.
Literally, we fucking heard somebody say that. So it could have either been,
She's a
some
cougar.
type of, spirit, or it could have literally just been maybe somebody fucking with us. But I don't know.
No, it was a witch. She was trying to drink your blood.
Yeah, that's the most logical thing.
So, do you actually like believe in like demons and
I
ghosts
feel
and all
like
that
I
stuff?
honestly do, because I just feel like I've felt things before. I've seen things before. My friend Trey lived in a house that I saw some weird shit happen there. Like I've seen like footsteps like imprinted on on stairs, carpet. You see the footsteps
seen
kind of
that?
like. I've seen shit like that, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen weird shit. I've felt weird shit. I've heard weird shit. That there's no way that we're the only people in this dimension. There's something else happening
Yeah.
that we don't see.
It's all around us all the time.
DMT and psychedelics can make you kind of wrap your head around that a little bit.
That's what they say.
That's true.
There's other energies, there's other realms, there's other dimensions.
I believe it. I believe it fully.
Yeah.
I've never been like religious growing up or anything like that. So I've been to church and stuff, but I've always wondered,
Yeah.
what is this fairy tale? Like,
Yeah.
it just seems like an old man's fable passing down.
Yeah. Do you have a religious upbringing at all though? Like
No,
background?
not really, no.
Yeah,
I've never been baptized, but my parents, my dad's like Presbyterian and my mom is a Catholic, raised Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she actually went to catechism, she went to school and everything. She like had her holy whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't like force it on you?
Nah, no, my mom, when she had me, she was like 16 and 17.
Mm.
So she didn't,
Lost,
she wasn't
lost all
worried.
hope in God then.
She wasn't
Yeah,
worried
God's not
about,
looking out for you then.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
she
Not
was
really.
acting holy in other ways.
Yeah, you can't really turn to God when you're 16 and pregnant.
Yeah. I mean,
She became a what's the Tom Cruise one? A
Scientologist.
well, you know what she should have done? She should have turned to MTV when she was 16 pregnant.
Yeah. Made some money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
she's
that's what the
Yeah, turn a camera
responsible
on
thing
for
to
sure.
do would be.
For Christ's sakes.
God, yeah. I mean, come on, get some sponsorship by MTV.
Give me that bread, Mom.
Yeah. What are some things going on in the news right now? I was going to talk about. Do you guys know anything that's going on about this like gas crisis thing?
Guessed.
Gas. Apparently, there's something going on with
Ghost
gas
gas.
right now. There's a pipeline that like was
Dented.
fucked up or destroyed, or there's like
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. What happened?
My uncle lives in North Carolina, and that's kind of where the gas shortage is.
Okay.
I guess there was a pipeline that bust, and it's near where they live, and everybody started like going crazy, like the toilet paper and the ammo and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and started just like bagging up
Yeah,
gas.
taking up all
Making
the
it
gas.
seem, making the rest of the country think that
It's more serious. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it could have been.
Because my mom
Mass
called
hysteria.
me. She's like,
Yeah, mass hysteria, exactly.
fill up your tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't need to.
Can you send me money, Mom? I mean,
Yeah, what the hell? Help me out with my fucking phone bill or something.
You
But,
fill up my tank.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I told her, I was like, I don't think there's a gas crisis, because I called her like the next day, and she's like, yeah, it was just a fluke. Or something. She sent me a Breitbart link. I'm like, that's not. I don't know if I can believe everything that Breitbart says, Mom.
The links aren't verified.
Yeah.
Do you see those ads?
Exactly. Yeah.
I saw a video of a Chinese lady storing gas in like a bunch of little plastic bags and putting them in her trunk.
That was for different reasons.
She was like double backing them. And, yeah, I mean, yeah, that could have been a separate. Yeah, you know how the Chinese are. Who knows what they're up to?
Yeah.
Those fucking.
What do you think is? Only you can say that.
Yeah. I don't give a good goddamn about the Chinese.
Stop Asian hate. I don't know.
Stop Korean hate.
Yeah. That is, terrible what's going on with, like, random harm on Asian people, especially older Asian people. Like, what the hell? Doesn't make any sense. Like, I could get on board with punch a Nazi or something like that, but not punch a random Asian person.
Yeah, punch
sure?
a racist, not be a racist.
You sure you couldn't be talked into it?
The price is right. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just joshing around. But what are some other things that you guys like to do other than your talents with comedy or things like that? I know that you're trying to get into sketch like not just stand up, but you're like getting into your sketch, trying to do live sketches at your show at Burnout, right, Alice?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a new element to Burnout that I'm recently introducing, is just live sketch comedy, where I pre-write sketches and stuff, and we just perform them and keep it interesting and keep the hype up during the show. Like, it's just kind of visioned around how to keep people off their phone,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you don't want to be one of those controlling, like, put your phone in this basket, you can have it later. It's more
Just
of like,
keep people's attention.
it's my job to keep your attention, and I'm not here to bore you.
Yeah.
Like, you're paying me to entertain you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's interesting, like the excitement behind live sketches, and I think
like theater.
Yeah.
Doing that more, writing more, it really changes your perspective on things and how you create in just writing form. Instead of writing jokes, you're writing dialogue, because we talk all the time,
Yeah. Cam, what else do you get into other than comedy and shit, like stand up?
I didn't even answer that
me,
question.
No, I kind of switched up the question with you, though, because I kind of said, I was asking Alice, what do you get into other than comedy? But then I said, other than stand up. I changed it.
Yeah.
So we'll go back to Alice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But like, Cam, what are some other things you like to get into other than stand up and things like that?
Me personally, on my off time, I like to blog/vlog about the Vietnamese. My thoughts on them. I feel like, because I hate it when people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, you Vietnamese?" It's like, come on, man. There's more. Just because I'm tan and I have slanty eyes, It's like. So then I have to do all my research and talk about how how the Vietnamese are way overhyped and there's way more and I'm not Hawaiian either. I also have a separate blog about that, and
Cam, this is a serious
podcast.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Those those fucking goddamn.
But like, I always like finding out about my comedian friends that have other like hidden things that I don't know about them. Like Alice. Is there something else? Do you have a secret hidden like talent? Is there something else that you like to you've been doing since you were younger, artistically, creatively, that you like to get into other than comedy?
I like to draw a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Drawing's awesome. Recently, I did start making beats.
Oh, nice. What program do you use?
It's funny. I just use GarageBand.
GarageBand. Yeah, you can still
Yeah.
use GarageBand.
It's just easy to comprehend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's cool.
She's good at it. She's dope.
Nice,
She has
nice.
some beats.
It's fun.
You should drop them on your podcast, like a link
I'd
or
be
something.
down. I need some new music to for my intros.
Oh,
So,
okay.
absolutely. I have my absolutely.
Absolutely.
My friend Trey usually makes a lot of the music, but
Oh, that's cool.
I could use some new stuff for sure.
Oh.
What I like to do with all my guests on my podcast is I like to get everybody's. It's kind of like just like a generic thing that people do on their podcast, I'd say, but top 5 favorite movies. Okay,
5.
so all my guests have done this, and it doesn't have to be a very serious top 5. It can be more off the top of your head top 5, and more in the moment top 5. So Kam, what is your top 5 favorite movies?
So I actually have 3 that are tied for number 1. So I'm gonna give you those 3, and then I'll give
I
you
love
4
how
more.
you looked at me and you were just like, okay. So I've been waiting
Yes,
for somebody to
that's-
ask me this.
That is actually what I do a lot with my side. Like any extra time, I'm just watching movies. I watch a lot of movies.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love movies, and I'll probably make a movie someday.
Yeah.
I write scripts. I have a lot of cool scenes in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Someday I'm going somewhere with it. I also would like to direct things. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to get into more sketches.
Get together with us more often,
Yeah.
man, and help us write some stuff, man,
Yeah,
because I'm
we
more
gotta
the
do that.
merrier.
Okay, so should I start with? No, yeah, I'll start with the first. Okay, so tied for first, it's Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Nice.
It's
Classic.
and then Punch Drunk Love
What Drug Love? Adam Sandler.
with Adam Sandler. Yes, and then the third one is Shutter Island.
Okay.
So those are 3 all tied for number 1.
Time for number 1.
And then other 4.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, this was just number 1. Okay.
Shutter Island, so long, so confusing. Love it though. It's just visually like awesome.
Yeah.
Acting is great. It's just like
How many times have you watched it?
only once, and it was just like, it's great. I respect
is
the
really
shit out of
intense.
it, but it's just so hard to follow along and to understand everything that's going on. I guess for me, that's just for me though.
We should watch it again.
Yeah, I'm down on the
Have a-
projector.
Put it on the movie night.
movie
Yeah.
night,
Add
we'll
it to the
have
movie
Shutter
night
Island.
list after Superstar.
Yeah.
After
Yes.
Superstar. That's
All right.
good
The
one.
other 4 in no particular order. Let's say Hot Rod's definitely up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like I can watch that
I love
movie
Hot Rod.
anytime. I'd never get tired of it. I forgot what the other movie
Cool
like that
Beans.
is. Yeah, cool
Cool
beans.
Yeah,
beans.
yeah.
Just random as
Cool
fuck. I don't know.
beans.
Why am I saying what weird?
Oh, the other guys. That's another one that I can watch anytime.
Oh yeah.
Those
yeah,
are like
that's a
some
good
of
one.
my,
Will
Aim for
Ferrell.
the bushes.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and then pretty much anything else by Paul Thomas Anderson, which is this guy who directed Punch Drunk Love.
Yes.
Like every fucking movie he comes out with is amazing. So let's
Yeah.
just say what's that one with never mind, I can't remember anything. What's the Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh.
And he mixes drinks. God, what's the name of that movie?
Oh,
and
wait, and The Master?
yes, The Master.
The Master, yeah.
I
That's
love that
one of
movie.
my like top 10. I'd say.
Yeah,
Never seen
yeah.
it.
Oh, that's a great movie.
It's
Paul
fucking
Thomas
fantastic.
Anderson. is a
Scientology
genius.
movie about Scientology.
Wow.
Okay,
Philip
let's
Seymour
say,
Hoffman plays
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
plays that one guy from Scientology. What's the guy's name?
Oh yeah, it's based off
Ron L. Hubbard.
Yep. Yeah, it's cool.
L.
It's a
Ron
great
Hubbard.
movie.
Ron L. Hubbard. L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah. But yeah.
nice.
So was that 5 for you? What,
Okay, and then the
that was
last one
8?
we'll say we'll throw Memento in there.
Great movie.
Christopher
Great
Nolan.
movie. Absolutely. You're trying to do Memento on your body.
Yeah, exactly. Just to remind myself, yeah. What I like.
Eventually, yeah, it's just going to be Kam just reminding himself.
Reminding himself ASAP.
Yeah. Always
Hey,
strive and prosper.
Hey, fucking sap. All right, that's a ASAP
Shout
Rocky reference.
ASAP Mob.
ASAP
There's a
Mob.
whole mob.
Yeah. What about you, Alice? Top 5
Top 5.
favorite movies?
Billy Madison.
Oh yeah.
Half Baked.
Okay.
Friday.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scarface.
Oh yeah.
Let me think of the last one is, I'll say Inception.
Ooh, nice.
Inception.
Yeah.
Wait,
Another
can,
confusing ass
That's a good
movie.
one.
can I have a side one?
With
since
Leonardo
Kam had
DiCaprio.
like 10 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vivarium, like a scary one.
Oh, the Vivarium.
Vivarium.
I've never heard of that.
I've
I honestly haven't.
It has like Jesse Eisenberg and some random girl.
Okay, what year?
That just came out, didn't it? Or it's like on Netflix or
It's
I
on-
feel like I just
Oh, it's a
started
newer
seeing it.
movie.
Amazon Prime, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
All these damn movies.
I gotta
Dang, I
fucking check
didn't know
that
it
out.
was like that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But I'm a fucked up person. Like, it's supposed to be a thriller, but I just find it hilarious.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
look like it was supposed to be a comedy.
It definitely wasn't.
Well, yeah, so we're going to spend the rest of our day enjoying Jerome and checking out Haunted Hamburger, and
Yeah.
we're going to go walk around.
Ghosts inside us.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's also the Ghost Inn. I think it's the Ghost City Inn. I want to check out that as well. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit around here, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
yeah.
Rikki's here, too. Ricky, what's
Shout
your
out-
top 5
Shout out
favorite
to Wet
movies?
Butt Rick.
Oh, no, she's...
No.
it's all just shut the fuck up.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I believe there's something like how you guys talked earlier, something else out there. Not
Yeah.
sure if it's a ghost or some type of demonic,
Spirit.
but
Yeah.
I believe there's something else.
Yeah. She said that she remembers. She's not sure if she remembers, but
Yeah,
she
yeah.
has a special connection to ghosts for those that miss it. She's half ghost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Danny Phantom.
Yeah.
Danny Phantom.
Exactly.
Um,
You can't see me on camera, but I'm in front of it.
but before we go
I believe
though,
it is.
Alice, what do you want to shout out? Anything you got coming up, and your social networking, all that?
Follow me at Alice Valpey. And if you don't follow me, just make sure you follow at Burnout Roast Battle on Instagram.
The
Fuck me,
title
follow
is
the-
Burnout Roast Battle.
Burnout Roast
Yeah.
Battle. Just follow Burnout Roast Battle. Fuck me.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Kam?
Yeah, everything I got going on will be through my Instagram. It's Kam_Sneed. Kam's with a K, SNEED. And my next show will be at House of Comedy on May 26th. So should be good time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Come through.
And when was the Burnout show?
Burnout's going to be June 17th.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
on Burnout too. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, Kim's
Yeah.
going to be on Burnout.
Like I said, I got a lot of roasts just sitting there, ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Me too.
It's gonna be crispy.
Yes, yes. And I've got a few things going on. Just go to my Instagram to check it out. A few shows coming up. Dustin Hadlock, all lowercase, one word. And follow or just subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to be having some new sketches coming out, some new podcasts like twice a month, I'd say. That's usually how it's going these days. And just thank you to everybody who's supporting me. I appreciate it. And yeah, thanks Alice and Kam again and
Thanks
Rikki
for having me, man.
for coming out here with me. I really appreciate it. We're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
And thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you.
Peace
Thanks
out.
for watching.